dear Capricorn. This is your love and spirituality reading for the month of August 2019 with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. We are soon entering into Leo season, so happy birthday to all Leos out there. And I read for the signs in order of birthdays from now on, except for the bonus reading that I will be performing in the order of most liked videos. And as always, they apply to your sun, moon, rising sign, and Venus, Vedic or tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to different roles by the universe. You can also get more information from the bonus readings for July or the general readings for July. If you have more specific questions about your situation, you can check out the pick a card readings on the first page of my channel. Click my little Queen of Cups icon and scroll down a little on the first channel page. There you will see different readings that can clarify your situation. Choose the one that are most intriguing to you and you will find the answers you need. Maybe not always the one you want, but the ones you need. You can also seek out a personal reading. Go to the About section on my channel far to the right and you can order a reading there. For this reading, I will use the 78 Tarot Mythical. This is the box. It's illustrated by 81 artists, so it's a global art collaboration. And I will start shuffling your cards. So, my dear Capricorn, when I open your deck here, I see the Lovers and Seven of Cups. So, some kind of confusing relationship or how confused you feel in a relationship. It can be that we don't know why we are feeling in a certain way. Why do I always become really angry when I step into her apartment? Why is this person always acting like this? So it's like a lot of questions that you can't find an immediate answer to. So you are going to have to go on a spiritual road here to find the answer to these questions. So I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Nine of Pentacles together with Seven of Cups. So this is a shortcut and a good way to deal with things. It's to start to love and honor yourself. Even if you can't understand the other, start to understand yourself. Make your inside into a beautiful, habitable place. Nine of Pentacles is a little bit of singles energy where we try to find ourselves and get our own life together before we include maybe other people in the picture. So I called the four archangels in the four corners of the world, and here we have a Knight of Swords with the Seven of Cups. So you really want to figure this out, and you want to understand why a person is behaving in a certain way. And with the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Cups, I can say they are acting shady. Okay, so it might be someone that has an agenda to deliberately kind of screw with your mind a little bit. Okay, so 6 elements. And here we have Five of Wands together with the Seven of Cups. So you don't want nothing of that. But this situation is bringing in a lot of drama to your life. And that might be why you feel like you want to withdraw and solve this like inside yourself. And okay, so why am I always drawn to this situation and these conflicts and these dramas? What's going on with me? What am I mirroring to the world? And we have a Queen of Pentacles here, Justice there. So you're making a habitable space out of your body. Okay, harmony is the most important thing for you right now, to reestablish harmony, to make to put inner peace into your system, to make you have a place where you can go to when the waves goes high in your life. So you're going to make your body into somewhere where you want to be, not where you are trying to run away from. I don't want to feel that feeling, so I'm going to eat ice cream or go out and run or something. Try to stay with the emotions and sort them out and figure out what they mean, because it's like you need to learn a new language, the language of your own emotions. What are your body, your feelings, and the things that goes on inside of you? What are they trying to tell you? I think you have throughout the most of your life you haven't listened, and now you're going to have to learn to listen to yourself and figure out, okay, so when I feel like this, what does it mean? Okay, and people are helping you because they are acting somewhat deceptive or dubious towards you, so you can learn, okay, so now my system is signaling something, and later out you find out that you have been fooled or betrayed, or someone has not told you the truth, and then you will understand, okay, so next time I feel like that, I probably should trust myself. Okay, so I'm just going to tune in here for a few seconds to you, Capricorn, and the energy of August for you. So, my dear Capricorn, this is your future there, and this is your now there, and this is your past, and we have an 8 of Cups. So 8 of Cups is like a liberation. You leave something old behind. Maybe it was fun as it lasted, but now the fun is over, the party is over, and it's time to move ahead. The relationship might be over. You thank the other person for their time, and now you're moving towards new adventures. So, and here we have the now, and you're still moving on. But with the Death card, it shows that, yeah, it's really over, because the 8 of Cups can be a little bit back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But with the Death card, it really needs to be over. It really needs to transform into something that you haven't been seeing before. You don't want to retrace your steps. And here we have the future, and it's the Guardian. So this is what I was talking about earlier, that you need to get to know yourself to understand the wisdom that is yours. You have so many different entities and past lives and subconscious knowing inside of you that can arise at any occasion. This might be a time when you was at a friend's home and you got gruesomely accused by their parents of something you haven't been doing. So now when you come to a friend's home, another friend's home, you get really pissed off. So you find out, okay, so this is something I didn't deal with at the time, so now I will have to deal with it. So it will arise in you, different things. And it's very wise, it's on schedule, it's divinely orchestrated. So you can feel like, I'm crazy, why am I acting like this? This was 100 years ago. Can't I let it go? No, you can't. So it's going to arise. See different faces here. It's coming up inside of you. I'm laughing because there comes the same song that came for Sagittarius. Mad World. Familiar faces, worn out places, something like that. That I felt with this card. So maybe if you have the same song as Sagittarius, I will write it down. Mad World. Okay, so and this is an extra card. It's unique for this deck. There's 3 extra cards: meditations, and something with a dragon, which I have forgotten about right now. And here we have your past, and it's a little Page of Swords. So you saw the truth back then. You saw that it was wrong of these parents, for example, to do this towards you, or it was wrong for these people, whatever situation you were in, to behave like this. But you didn't feel powerful enough to tell them. You were, of course, but you thought, oh, I'm just a kid. I can't defend myself in this situation. But you felt the holy wrath of the beautiful big soul that you were, and you knew that this situation was out of harmony, but you probably didn't say anything. You didn't feel entitled to. So, situation from the past. And here we have 6 of Cups. So it's going to come back, and it's a good thing that it rises in you. It's a healing thing that it arises in you. the anger, the sadness, the tears, the frustration, the anxiety, because it's like you're getting another chance now to heal what you weren't able to heal in the past. I said you were not going to go back into union with whatever it was in the past that you left with the Eight of Cups, but the Six of Cups is a reconciliation card. But for most of you, this will actually be about this, that you get another chance to fix something that was broken in the past. And here we have Six of Wands. So Six of Cups, Six of Wands, very passionate. It's connected to the Lover's card. It's very beautiful energy, this. It wants to fix something. It's a little bit too mild maybe towards the Page of Swords. It's like you want them to understand you. You want these people to give you justice, to understand that you are not in the wrong, or finally love you, or finally give you what you need. So it's very beautiful, it's very optimistic, but maybe not totally realistic. Okay, and yeah, Ten of Swords, because these people, if there was, we say this story with the little girl that was at her friend's house and was accused about something that she didn't do. So you want people now in your adult life to not accuse you wrongfully. They won't stop doing that, okay? You are going to have to give yourself justice and stand on your side and tell when people are accusing you wrongfully. You are going to need to get your voice installed, okay? Instead of just leaving yourself out to the vultures, you are going to send them on their way. So you're not going to let people treat you like this. And you think that, okay, now I'm in this situation, now people are finally going to be nice towards me. No, they're not going to finally be nice towards you. You are finally going to be nice towards yourself and stand up for yourself. And here we have the Three of Swords. So it's obvious that this pain needs to be reopened. So something happened in the past that remind you. It was kind of the same drama again that happened. Something that have happened before reappeared. It hurt. It was painful again. You had the best intentions. You came in with a very pure vibration, but people couldn't see it or accept it, or they felt threatened by you, or it's sometimes like that if we shine with this beautiful light, that people want to trample us to the ground because we are threatening them with showing our vulnerability. It reminds them of their own vulnerability and they want it to go away, so they squish you like a bug. And that's what I'm seeing here in the past. Okay, and this is in the now, and we have Seven of Wands. So this is you getting back to your original, like your first instinct in that situation so long ago was actually to defend yourself, but something made you not do it. Maybe because it was adults doing this towards you, or maybe because the adults around you had domesticated you. They have told you how to behave and that you are not supposed to be rude. So someone did something hurtful and you were not rude, you just agreed to it. You just said, you maybe didn't say anything, you just stood there. But now with the Seven of Wands, you're going to go back to your original feeling. We can see this Eight of Cups also. It's kind of fitting in the picture here with these energies. This one is a little bit like the clothes. These two are together with the clothes, the brown, and then we have this with the sun. So it's something old where things was not harmonious because you were too weak at that point to stand your ground. And this time, here you have Six of Wands. You wanted to fix this in a harmonious way so you wouldn't have to go to war. You wanted to be nice, and you kind of counted with the other people having the same intentions, being nice, but they weren't nice, okay? They did something that was backstabbing and disloyal towards you, broke your heart. You had this best intention. You don't understand why the divine was punishing you like this, but the divine wasn't. It was a situation where you was supposed to see this. So in the future, you will stand up for yourself. When people come here with pitchforks, you have so much to back you up. You don't have to feel weak. You don't have to feel that you have no voice. You don't have to feel that there's something wrong with your emotion, that you shouldn't feel this way, that you should accept how they see you, and you shouldn't defend yourself, or you shouldn't stand on the barricades and tell them off. But as I told you, no one is going to give you justice in this situation. You yourself are going to give your justice. That's the beauty of this, that you didn't come here to be well treated. You came here to teach you came here to teach each other, of course, but teach others how you want to be treated. Okay, what's fair for you. And you need to have your voice. You need to be able to speak your truth. Even though it's not the other person's truth, you need to be able to communicate yourself so well that the other person can understand you, or these other people with the pitchforks can understand you. So if you need a hero, you need to become one. 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands, both are Leo, but this is Jupiter and this is Mars. So here comes in the warrior energy. Here you try to make a miracle with higher beautiful frequencies of love, but it didn't help. You need to give yourself justice. And here we have the Queen of Pentacles again. I think she came when I shuffled. It's like you're looking through the higher realms for answers. And that's beautiful, but you will find the answers inside of you. Okay, they will come inside of you. So that you don't have to seek out the divine will seek out you inside your body. So the things you feel, the things you think, be aware of it. Get to know yourself, find out what's on your mind, and don't try to shuffle it in underneath the carpet, because you need to pay attention at this time. And here we have the older cousin of the Queen of Coins, and it's the Empress. So this is Virgo, this is Taurus energy. We have Libra there, Gemini, Aquarius. The Empress, it shows it comes underneath the Ten of Swords. So it shows that your most vulnerable inner nature was violated at some point, but you didn't really become harmed. It was actually, you have this life force inside of you, so you always regrow. But your mind is telling you that you are hurt, and there's an actual energy hurt inside of you. It's like a frequency that's a little bit off. So with this body work, you might need to go to a healer, like a massage therapist, or any kind of therapist that can help you work through your body, because you have this beautiful energy right now where it's open and available to so you can become healed. Okay, so you can come back into harmony. The forest can regrow, the meadow can start to bloom, the lake will become clear again, free from pollution. So really do this work and take really good care with your body, and give it authority. So that's the way to give your body justice, is to give it authority, because your body, your little inner entity was what became hurt. And if you tell your body that, okay, I'm on your side now, I will listen to you from now on, and I won't screw you over. So and that's how you fix also this energetic thing. When you stop hurting yourself, other people will stop hurting you too. So you hurt yourself when you suffocated this first intention to tell the truth, because you felt small and insignificant. So you didn't want to say the truth in this situation because you thought that other people held the authority. But this is saying no one else holds the authority in your life besides you. You decide what your body is saying yes to and what your body is saying no to. And here we have the Hermit. So we have all earth energy here. And this, of course you, but Taurus, Virgo. So it shows that you are going, you're taking care of your body, your meadows, your forests. You're also taking care of your mind, the depths inside of you, with looking to heaven and looking inside of you with this lantern here, going to the most scary places and seek out the truth of what your body is telling you. So this is really becoming an authority. The hermit is, they are not big leaders, the hermits, the one that sits and meditates and find out the truth about the world. They don't want to call themselves authority. An authority is kind of the high priest. This is instead someone that is an authority for themselves in their own. They don't have to rule other people. They have their special place in the world by being themselves and being true to themselves. So there's not a hermit out there that would have weak boundaries or be thinking that someone else will save them. They take responsibility for themselves, and this is what you need to do in this situation as well. And it's connection to the 9 of Pentacles that we saw, making a beautiful inner garden inside yourself, and eventually you will be able to take part of the world again, but then you will be so much stronger and you will be able to give justice to yourself. So a big transformation is needed, bigger inner transformation, where you start to listen to yourself, your body as the authority instead of things on the outside of you. I can't listen to my body in this situation because then my boss will become mad at me. You need to free yourself at this point. Stop with being a slave to other authorities. So it's necessary, because in other case your body will break and it won't be aligning with you and help you through the things you need, you want to accomplish, because it's going to say, no, you didn't listen to me, so I won't listen to you. And you say, we need to get out of bed because we need to do breakfast for the children before they go to school. And the body will say, no, I'm sorry, it won't happen. And that's because if you didn't listen to the body here, it will force you eventually. It's the kind of energy that we are in right now. We can't continue violating our own bodies and get away with it. So it worked before, it's not going to work in the future. And here we have an Ace of Cups, so self-love, self-alignment. We can see this, the bitterness in this a little bit. And this is what it will lead to when you decide that you are right to feel the way you feel, think the way you think, and make your voice heard. You might not always be right. Other people might be smarter than you and say, no, that's not it. It's like this. And then you can say, oh, okay, yes. And that's your new truth. But for right now, this truth needs to be heard. And then we can make room for dealing with misunderstandings. So imagine that you have told, when you were small, if you had your words, sometimes you were so small you didn't have words, so there was no possibility for you to give yourself justice. But imagine you had words, and if you were able to say, no, it wasn't me, I wasn't the one who broke it or stole it or lost it or whatever it was. And the other party could have said, well, I saw it in your bag, for example, and you could have said, I don't know how it got there. And eventually you will find out that together, as these people together find out that, well, I knocked over the table, and then when it fell in your bag, and it would be a laughing matter. Like, no one was at fault, but you never talked it through. You didn't tell your truth, so the thing was never sorted out. There was no trial to fix it. I'm not saying that it has to be a trial, but I'm just saying that we need to have our words, even if we are wrong, because this is going to clear up misunderstandings. So we don't have to go our whole lives and without being able to sort something out that was possible to sort out at that moment. So instead of it becoming a big wound, it becomes a laughing matter or internal joke. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. So this is going to teach you how to be in the world when you learn how to be with yourself. So that's the whole thing here. Six of Cups, Justice, Two of Cups. It's cards of balance and harmony and healing and truth and honor, and a balancing relationship, equalness. We are all equal. Okay, no one is above another person. No one has more saying than do you. You have no more saying than another person. Everyone is equal. They are equal. We are equal. You need to remember that. It's like you're either you want to become authority, so you will always be right, or you see that you can't be authority and you will always be in the wrong. You can be your own authority. You don't have to put this power outside of you. So Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. It might be that when you have done this, something new will happen here, something magical. We have the Magician here as well. And it comes with this Six of Wands is trying to fix it, a win-win situation, messages, communication. Queen of Pentacles, she's trying to, make the situation good for everyone. And with this good intentions, and then speaking, using your voice to make yourself heard, miracles can really happen. We also have the Page of Swords, Justice, Magician. It's all about communication here, truthful communication. And you're so shy, thinking that maybe I'm wrong. I don't want to make a fool of myself with making my voice heard. Well, you need to make your voice heard. Your body is going to crave it from you, that you need to give it a voice, because it can't speak without you allowing it. If you hold both your hands over your mouth, it can't speak. And it wants to speak. You're stopping yourself. You're stopping your natural expression. And your natural expression wants to come forth because it's you. Okay? It's you. Without premeditation, what's pure, it's you. It's like when people are drunk, then we see the real persona. And here we have a Seven of Pentacles. Six of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Something won't be able to be fixed. Like with certain relationship, you won't be able to change these people's minds, or make them be able to understand you. They will continue being kind of cemented in their old beliefs, and it's not much you can do about it. These people can't be reached at this moment because they are not on that evolutionary level where they can hear your words. It's like when people listen to Eckhart Tolle, like The Power of Now, or some of his other books for the first time, or read it for the first time. What's this crap? And then you read it again a couple of years later, or even 10 years later, and then you finally get it. So there's certain people that at this level, they can't get it. Even if they would benefit from getting it, they are not ready to get it at this moment. And with these people, you need to be able to stand tall and be your own authority, and not be led to believe that the old way is the right way. Leave them a little bit behind and let them catch up with you at a later point in time. So if you can't solve it, leave it be and keep on moving on. You will learn new things, and eventually, like magic, things like this, blockages will be able to be resolved. And here we have a Nine of Cups. So it seems like you will find the most peace inside of you right now. All old things can't be solved at this moment on the outside, but on the inside, they can be resolved, and you can get peace of mind. 9. So it's showing that you start to fill your own needs, regardless of what other people do. And it's like you're a front runner here, because we have a Six of Wands as being a pioneer, the Empress, pioneer with the body, with aligning with the body and becoming happy and finding inner peace. That's a good thing to be a pioneer about. And these primordial things that wants to be awakened, primordial, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, it's like the lake of wisdom is waking up inside of you, and it wants to push through here. Certain situation and people won't be able to be reached, but you will be able to reach yourself, and that's good enough in this situation. So I'm going to take Chakra Insight Oracle for you. Oop, that one, I guess. Idea, spark, conception, impulse. 46. Oh, it opened directly. That's nice. Become a conduit of divine inspiration and give birth to the star you truly came here to be. That kind of sums up the whole reading, doesn't it? So, you were a star already when you came, but it's first now that you can believe in it and start to love yourself. 2 sparks of celestial fire burst from the center of a galactic explosion. Beams of white light reach out in all directions, illuminating the sky, so that's you, coming like a shooting star, with energy that can simply no longer be contained. You can't contain it in your body. It's a violation against your body. This truth wants to be heard. It has traveled far and wide. This single moment of convergence ignites a source of new life for millions of years to come. The birth of a star. You are inspiration. Yes, spark of divine consciousness. And you need to let it start shining. Okay? And not let the world drag you down in the darkness here. So it's beautiful. Also the hurt was there, so you could see what was wrong, so you could identify the problem or the love or the enlightenment that was needed in this situation. And now when you know, you start sharing it. I will also take from Oracle of the Dragon Fae, and we have 2 cards. Let's see which one. 3 actually. I will see which lights up this one. Okay, the Morrigan. Take action. Well, I feel she's much like the Page of Swords there. I'll show you. These 2 girls, just that you're older now. So now you can speak for yourself. You're not that... Okay, I'm hearing a song. See, not that little person that's still in love with you. That's an old song. That's a classic. I don't know the name right now, but it will come to me. Not that little girl that's still in love with you. The Morrigan speaks. I see now that events are moving extremely fast. This is a time of rapid change and creation, so rapid that you may wish to slow down just a little. However, I say to you clearly that the time to act is now, and that procrastination and hesitation are your enemies at this time. So procrastinating, telling that thing that really needs to be told. I can lead you forward through this time and help you pick your way through the minefield before you. This is a time of testing and darkness, but through this you will grow strong. Be aware. If you have resisted your abilities or felt blocked in terms of following your life path, these changes will take place very rapidly because they have been waiting for a signal to be able to come in. So if it's you that's blocking here, it's going to be a little bit painful. So whatever you resist persists. So if you want to be over and done with it, do it. If you have resisted your abilities or felt blocked in terms of following your life path, these changes will take place very rapidly because they have been waiting for a signal, to be able to come in. And they are working hard with you. So you do not have to endure a long drawn out process of change. Truly you are ready. Take flight with me and know that taking your own path seriously and acting now with deep integrity is the way for justice to reach you. So even the justice card became included. So it's also seems like you have a mission and you might have made it small and insignificant and nobody cares about it anyway. So why would I ever perform this or show this or work on this? It's just a waste of time. Well, it's not. It's why you are here. So don't regret this on your dying days. Why didn't I ever educate myself or call the person or commit to them, or why didn't I ever follow that career path or wrote that book or did that dig myself down into the sport that I wanted to share with the world. Okay, so my dear Capricorn, I hope this helped. I will do the generals now. Later I will start to sprinkle out pick a card readings and eventually also the bonus readings. And the bonus readings this time will probably be for like August going over to September. So we have August reading now, then August, September, then September reading. So they will lap into each other. So all will cover a whole month. I will do the September reading in mid-August. So until next time, take really good care and bye-bye.